Your energy right now is peaceful yet powerful, bold yet calm, fast-moving yet still, godly yet of this earth, radiant, bright, magnetic, and not the type of magnetic you were in during past timelines where you attracted unhealed and karmic experiences because your healing aura drew in their deep wounds, but the type of magnetic that is attracting light to your light, your long overdue good karma, and the manifestations of your deepest heart's desires. Although you can't feel it anymore, you remember deep in your memory the times you felt powerless, hopeless, worthless, low in self-esteem, chaotic, heavy. It almost feels like it was like that most of your life deep at your core. To know that in this moment, you can't even feel that version of you anymore. You can't even grasp it. That shows how far you've come. You are truly on your highest timeline. The years and years of deep healing work and karmic cycles you have gone through have led you here. You faced your demons and took on the demons of those you loved, those you let in. You didn't know your power, so you let them project their powerlessness onto you. You value yourself so much now that it doesn't even feel like it was even you who allowed these karmic connections to walk all over you back then, but you know that it was part of your journey. You would not have become so rooted in your boundaries, so grounded in your worth, if you didn't experience how it felt to be in the instability of self-neglect. Forgive yourself for what you thought love was back then. You stayed loyal to the ones you loved to a fault, to a level that made you disloyal to your own heart. You remained open to those who continually closed off from you. You stayed soft to those who tried to harden you. You remained honest and authentic with those whose whole existence was a deception. You took the breadcrumbs because you felt so hungry for love from the outside, not knowing you could fill yourself up. You chased and held your arms open while they ran, only coming around to hold a hand every now and then. You showed up and supported them endlessly, speaking kindly behind their backs, while they turned a blind eye to your successes and made a mockery of you behind yours. They expected the ocean from you, but couldn't even give you a drop. You protected their name while they tarnished yours. They took your vulnerability and messed with your head and emotions, adding salt to your wounds, because they couldn't bear to see you expand into the magnificent soul they knew you were, since it would reflect back to them their own smallness. They felt your pureness, so they projected their toxicity onto you. They saw your light and quickly tried to dim it because it shined so brightly onto the darkness they tried to hide from the world, to the truth they tried to keep from the world. You completely left yourself in fear that they would leave you. They told you what you needed to hear, and your kindness thought you could take the words they said to actually be what they meant. You were given a gift, or possibly a curse, to understand others so deeply that you forgave their actions repeatedly because you could feel the pain their chaos stemmed from. You could see clearly how their childhood and past created the monster they became. In hindsight, you see how they taught you how comfortably some were walking around with masks. Masks that if taken off, they wouldn't even know who they were. They showed you that some people could only see as far as their own pain and only live from their unhealed state. But most importantly, they reflected to you where you didn't harness your own power and where you kept neglecting your own divine intuition and inner guidance. Listen to me. They wouldn't have put you down, left you, deceived you, belittled you, messed with your mental health, broke your heart, if they didn't feel the magnitude of your power. But listen even more closely. They wouldn't have been able to if you knew the magnitude of your own power. But here you are, resilient, shining, free. You will never forget yourself again, never neglect yourself again. Where you are now is way better than where you have been, but you couldn't be here without having been there. The present is the only thing that is real. The past versions of you have fallen away. Those timelines are gone. But I always say we never need to look back unless it is to see how far we've come. Those karmic relationships, marriages, friendships, connections, even if they can't see you now in all of your glory, they will feel it. They kicked you while you were down, stomped on you to inflate their own low self-worth. Now they will know you have risen so high that you are so untouchable that they have to go through God to get to you. They slowly ate away at your confidence, then blamed you for feeling unlovable. But now they will know how highly favored and chosen you are. They made you feel ugly and small, and now they will see you in your glowing, grand radiance. They made you feel like you had to beg for their love, scream out, and now they will feel how love silently and continually pours into you like rivers into the ocean. My love, you are a force to be reckoned with. It was a long journey to come back to remembering who you are, to peeling off those layers, to unraveling from those toxic cycles. The words and actions of those low vibrational people stuck onto you, and you did the work to tear them away. And in this moment, you finally see just how luminous you are, that you have always been. You have risen into your true essence. The words in your mind affirm to you how much the universe loves you, the world loves you, people love you, how much you love you. The actions you take daily reflect how you show up for yourself, how much faith you have. You live your life aligned to your values, unbothered by the outside opinions and limiting beliefs. The glow from your physical self is a mirror of the glow of your energetic self. And even with all of that, you still wish them well, but they simply do not exist in your world anymore, in your energy anymore. But you will always haunt them. You are authentically you, and although you can't even feel anything from your past because you are so beyond it, they can feel you. They know you have broken free from those cages they wanted you in and are now flying so high above them. They can sense your radiance, your freedom, your success, your joy, your power. And they have to live the rest of their lives knowing they will always feel you but never see you, while you will never even care about them again. They will have to go on bogged down and stuck by the deep pain you try to help them heal from, repeating their heavy cycles, while you thrive and flourish as your divine highest self, light as a feather. You love yourself so boundlessly now that only what matches it or exceeds it can access you. You are stepping into the life you have always deserved. No low levels of consciousness can come with you here. And so it is.